Welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to talk about Mafia, the old country. I know I am a bit late to this conversation, but you know what they say, better late than never. Just started playing the game, I'm a couple hours in, and I wanted to talk about it with you guys. There is a lot to this game that I really like and I want to share it with you, so let's not waste any more time. Let's just get right into the video. First, I want to talk about the beginning of the game. I mean, from the intro alone, I knew I was going to like Enzo because of how kind-hearted he is, always helping out other people even when he doesn't have to. Kinda makes me think that maybe near the end of the game, he becomes this ruthless mafia boss, just unrecognizable from what he was like in the beginning. But with how the story's going, I doubt that'll happen. Also, I want to talk about, Gaetano a little bit. I think we all knew he was going to die. What I didn't expect was him dying because of the money, but it was pretty close to what I was predicting. But honestly, even though I didn't even spend that much time with the guy, barely even remembered his name, it was a little bit sad that he died considering that he had an entire family waiting for him, his uncle, so it was pretty upsetting. Now I want to talk about how cinematic the game is, which is exactly what you expect from a Mafia game. I love just how this game went back to its roots. Like, this game is very cinematic, more than any of the other Mafia games. When I was playing, it damn near felt like a movie, which is what Mafia has always been. It's always been story first and gameplay second, and I'm just so happy they went back to its roots, because obviously with Mafia 3 they did change it up, do something a little bit different, and it didn't really feel like a Mafia game. But with this one, bro, I felt like I was watching a Martin Scorsese movie while playing. Speaking of the gameplay, they've definitely improved and innovated with it. The stealth has a lot more depth. You can throw coins and bottles to distract enemies. You've got a knife as well that you can use to do takedowns, and a neat detail with the knife is that the more you use it, specifically on locks, it will lose its sharpness and you can sharpen it. Another detail is during knife fights, which I will get into, you can actually see the cuts on your character during cutscenes, which isn't that impressive considering it's 2025, but when you use a bandage, it actually shows on your arm, which I think is neat because they didn't have to do this. Most games don't. But now I want to get into the combat, which they have improved on a lot, and they did a little bit of innovating, which was something I really wanted them to do. You can break enemies' guards, parry them, which feels great, and of course you can attack and dodge, which we had in the other Mafia games. You can also, well, in the other Mafia games, specifically Mafia 2, you could also counter and stuff like that. But man, the combat is just really good. Like, they did a lot with the gameplay, more than I expected. The shooting is also good, but it can be stiff at times, but how the enemies react to being shot is still really good. Speaking of that, the ragdoll physics, at least for enemies, is really good, better than I expected, to be honest. Like, you can actually see them move when you shoot them, pick them up. It's really impressive. While at least for Mafia, a bunch of other games do this as well, but honestly way better than I expected. One of the best aspects of this game is the world. There aren't any side missions that I know of, just some stuff you can do outside of the main mission that takes like 30 seconds, but man, the world is beautiful. Hands down the best location in the series, and one of the most gorgeous games I've seen in my life. I love riding and driving around in this game, mission to mission, because I just get to look around and see God's art. It is amazing. Speaking of riding, the horse physics are alright, definitely better than Ubisoft's, and I wasn't expecting Rockstar levels of riding, but I would be lying if I didn't say there wasn't a little part of me that wished they would be a bit similar to Rockstar's physics. What really surprised me is how smooth the driving is. It feels really good to drive in this game. I hope I get to do it more because it's definitely one of my favorite things to do. It's just really nice. One of the things I wanted from this game was more customization options for our character, and that's what I got. Sorta, not really. You can change your hairstyle in the game, but you don't actually go to the salon. You do it in your room, and you've only got 2 options, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. as they say, at the end of the day, this is a Mafia game. It's going to be linear, so I'm happy with what we got. But I do wish you could at least go to the barbershop, man, like just change your hairstyle. But yeah, there's also, different clothing options as well. Not that much. In fact, I'm actually really surprised because, there are a good amount, but they're just more of the same. Cause like it's basically the same thing, but when you compare it to Mafia 2, Mafia 2 didn't really have a lot of clothing options, but at least they were like each and every one was a bit different, just pretty cool and unique. Whereas with this game, they were more of the same, but hey, like I said, beggars can't be choosers. I'm alright, I'm good with what we've got. I love the characters in this game, specifically Luca and Don Torrisi and Enzo. I really like how Luca is mentoring Enzo, showing him the ropes, what to do and what not to. Don Torrisi is honestly so intimidating. The actor honestly did a phenomenal job with him because every time he shows up the tension changes and I love it. You've got Isabella, her and Enzo got a thing. I'm really excited to see how it turns out considering she is Don Torrisi's daughter, and with the way the story is shaping up, he will eventually find out and it could turn out bad, or maybe by then Enzo would have gained enough respect for Torrisi to not mind, but I'll see how it goes. But honestly, I'm just really excited because every time they meet up, like it just gets closer and closer to one of the members of the family finding out, and it's gonna be trouble for Enzo since he's the new guy. So hey man, who knows how it's gonna show up. I really want them to be together because the chemistry is honestly just really good. So yeah man, this is my Mafia the Old Country video. I'm really liking the game so far. Might be recency bias, but I honestly think this might end up being my favorite Mafia game and the best one in the entire series, which is what I was kind of predicting in my last, maybe not my last, like a bunch of my other Mafia 4 videos. I am really happy with this game. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm probably gonna finish it maybe by, I don't know, my next 2 videos because I'm gonna be playing the game a lot. Really enjoying it, the gameplay, the story, bro. I cannot, like, I am actually so invested in the story right now. But let me know what you guys think. Have you played Mafia the Old Country? The game did release, a while ago. Well, not that long, but yeah, I'm pretty late to this conversation. But hey, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe. Also want to shout out, I'm really happy that we got to 300 subscribers. Thank you to each and every one of you, especially at Seek1409. Really appreciate you being my 300 subscriber. Thank you to all of you guys as well, especially to you for really motivating me to keep making these videos, man. I'm gonna keep going, gonna keep grinding. Thank you to each and every one of you for 300 subscribers. But I'm the Almiced Up, and I will see you guys next time.